I'm Robbie Williams. This is my story, but I'm not going to tell it in an ordinary way. Come on!
Mr. Robbie, I want to welcome you here in Emirates. I think you had a great night in Abu Dhabi yesterday, so how was the night?
It's really nice. People were very sweet towards me. They laughed, they sang, they danced, they applauded. I was, because I'd been on a 15-hour journey from Los Angeles to Abu Dhabi, so I wasn't feeling sane, let's put it that way. But they held me, and I was very grateful.
Look around the table. In 5 years, we're all going to hate each other.
Getting back to Betterment, to the movie, what inspired you to relive your story to the audience all over the world?
What inspired me to relive my story is a want and a need to remind people that I exist.
You are.
Yeah, and I need the wind behind my sails for the third act of my career, and people in my industry and in positions like I find myself need documentaries, books, film, new albums. And I was presented with an opportunity by the incredible Michael Gracie, who directed The Greatest Showman, to direct a biopic about my life. The opportunity was too good for me to say no.
Choosing a chimpanzee to portray yourself, it's weird, but it works. Did you have any fear from this idea?
No. At the moment that he told me the idea, I could see it. And I got very, very excited about it. I thought it was the best idea I'd ever heard. And the fact that it's been contentious or confuses people makes me a bit dismayed that, I'm not a big believer in everything having to make sense. But for some reason, this makes more sense than it would do if it was a human playing a human. And I don't know why. But yeah, I was dismayed by the confusion of people. It's a monkey. It's a choice. Get over it.
I have to tell you one thing. We watched the movie yesterday in a press screening. We were like 10 or 12 journalists. And the final scene, without any spoilers, we all broke down in tears. So I have to tell you this thing. It was so honest.
It's such an unusual thing because people keep saying over and over, it made me cry. And I say, thank you. Such an unusual thing to say after somebody said, you made me cry, is to say thank you. But it seems to be fitting for some reason. I'm hoping that those tears are healing tears.
That was my next question. We are here in Arab world. Maybe we don't know too much about British, about your life, but it touched everybody. I think it's a global story that could touch everybody.
I think that everybody wants to be seen and everybody wants to be heard and everybody wants to be loved. I think that's the universal story behind this, and whether you're Arabic or whether you're European or whether you're from South America, this is a human story. We all want the same thing. We all want to be loved and we all want to be heard, and this is what the story is about. So it's a universal story.
What's the most aspect from the movie you think it will resonate with the audience the most?
The authenticity, the vulnerability, the rawness. I think that people can do biopics, but they're scared to show the subject in anything other than a positive light. And for the most of this movie, I am shown in anything other than a positive light, you know? And I think that's refreshing. And I think it's unusual.
How does it take to be so honest in this movie? I think you relieve everything about your life. There is no any masks. Everything is clear. How does it take from you as a courage?
I think it takes being on the spectrum. There is something that I'm not picking up, and I only know that it's unusual because people tell me it's unusual, and I only know that it's unusual when I share the way I share. When I see people go like that, I go, oh, did I do a thing? What does it take? Well, I can't help it because I'm compelled, but I suppose that it takes bravery, but it also takes being neurodivergent, I suppose.
How does it feel to be away from your family in the Christmas for your work and your...
Oh no, I was with the family at Christmas.
Yeah.
I was with them.
How was your Christmas?
My Christmas was really good, but I have been away doing promo. It sucks, but Daddy goes to work. You know, Daddy goes to work. This is what I do. This is what me and my wife signed up for. I get to give them a life and a lifestyle that is unbelievable. It takes me being away an awful lot. I wish it didn't, but it does.
Did they watch the movie, and what did they say about the movie?
My wife's seen it several times, and she loves it. My oldest daughter's seen it, and she loves it. And the other ones are too young to see it because they don't need to know all this about their father. The oldest one didn't need to know this about her father either, but she's seen it. What can I do?
My final question: if you would star or produce a movie about any other musicians, who would you pick and why?
Oasis.
Okay.
Oasis.
I thought you would say Sinatra.
Oh no, there's been movies about Sinatra.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
sure.
but Oasis was the first one to come to mind. That would be an interesting movie.
Sure. We are looking forward to see it
Yeah.
maybe soon. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you.